How you doing, sir? Excellent.
Today is a special day. I meet up with our friend Matt Mason. We talk about the Monumental Loop, bikes, and how much we love the outdoors. Matt is a family man and rides his single speed through the city of Las Cruces and beyond. I hope you enjoy this video.
I mean, I've ridden bikes my whole life. And sometimes in the mountains, but mostly not. And then I moved here, and I was a hiker, and I liked long distance hiking, and it was hard to do. I mean, it's hard to do that here. There's not very much water.
Yeah.
So I just started riding a bike.
One thing we know about you is you long distance hiker, long distance bike.
Yeah, for sure. It's more fun that way, right?
One of the coolest things that I experienced last year is participating of the Graveleros or Gravelers Monumental Loop rides. For a beginner mountain biker, to see that many people out there enjoying biking, you know, you had 60, 40, 80 just different numbers out there, and it was just so fun to be part of that.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened, and I didn't see that coming, but it was like, it just happened, you know. It kind of, a couple of us wanted to ride ditches during the week, and we said, let's go out and try it. And we invited people the first week, and I thought it'll be me and then friends that I can name, 4 or 5 of us, and we'll go ride and we'll go home and it'll be great. And 20 people showed up. 20, and many of them are new to biking, and they're like, well, we've never done this, can we come? You know, we've never seen the ditches. And sort of that, like, watching people be delighted and like experience their own town in a new way. Yeah. I'm like, okay, there is a need for this. People do want to get outside. So then it just sort of became this community group ride. So we've done 50 rides. Every week when I'm riding to go start the ride, I think I'm going to be the only one there. Everyone's going to be like, why are we doing this? Why would we go ride ditches on Thursday night? And then every week there's a bunch of people there. So I guess people like it. Yeah, it's a cool mix of people. Like there's people from all, you know, ages. We've had from 11 years old to 71, I think, is sort of like the age gap. I've started to transition it a little bit, at least in my mind, to let's try to get people to the next step. Let's use Graveleros to get them then to like do rides like this, where they're riding up to Sierra Vista and camping. I mean, we camp here all the time. This is like a popular camp spot. When
I got my first bike and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, 3 miles was actually my regular normal ride. I was like so proud of myself. And then Enrique, he told me about this Graveleros and, you know, all these things. So I looked you guys up on Facebook, and that's when I decided to try it. I did like a 27-mile ride, and that was my first one I ever did.
And you've been doing 3 miles.
And I had been doing 3 miles.
Oh,
so I was riding, and I just remember thinking, when are these guys gonna stop for water? When's the water break?
I have like a ride host every week. And then everybody will get to see new stuff, and we'll meet new people. We'll have some like little questions, like what does biking mean to you in 25 words or less, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like some sort of little like get to know this person. And then hopefully whoever's leading the ride will not only do their route, but bring a little bit of their personality and their experience.
I've had a chance to ride with him a few times, or I guess I should rephrase that. I've had a chance to try to catch up to him a few times. Matt, tell us a little bit about your bike, man.
I like that you don't have to have fancy stuff. Like if you want to get people into the sport, it's cool to tell them,
you don't have to have
fancy stuff. I don't have wide tires or a
disc brakes.
Or disc brakes. Like you can do it. And when I have time, I'm riding and working on the Monumental Loop, which to me is like sort of an expression about how I feel about Doñana County. Like when I first made the route, I described it as a love letter to Doñana County. I guess if you know the loop, then in a sense you'd know who I am. But I like sand and big rides and making people suffer. Truthfully, like, people will complain and they're like, oh, that section, it's, you know, they'll say like it's rocky, it's sandy, it's whatever, and then they'll say, oh, but when I was frustrated with the riding, I looked around and I'm like, oh, I realized it was one of the most beautiful parts of the route.
True.
And that's it right there. That's it. That's who I am. You can suffer physically a little bit, but you're gonna get this payoff of the connection to nature.
That's what matters.
And if if I can get you connected to nature, I guess that's who I am. That's what I'm trying to do.
And he's going through depression, going through some problems in his life, and really rough time. His buddy lent him a bike, and he said, let's go mountain bike riding. The way he says it, he says, mountain biking saved my life. Like, that's just straight up the way it was.
That's not an uncommon story. Like, people say that.
Right?
People say that all the time.
I keep on hearing that story.
They say it all the
time. Just for everybody who's right on the edge to get into mountain biking, outdoors, hiking, biking, whatever it is, what would you say?
Yeah, I'd say do it. Just try it. Just try it. And don't worry about too much of anything. You can go outside to your backyard or to a city park, and you can get a lot of that same, like, you know, sort of healing vibes or whatever from nature.
Healing vibes.
By just
I like that.
Yeah, what I mean, I don't know. It's so hippy dippy.
I think that's going to be the name of our video.
But
Matt Mason talks about healing vibes.